people say is even harder to find. Well, then there must be some magic clue inside these gentle walls. 'Cause all I see is a tower of dreams, real love bursting out of every scene. For gentle hearts and opportunity. It's the bigger love of the family.
What's good, Squamilia? It's your boy Jules, and welcome back to our channel where we're taking big W's every single day. We're back with another epic Squalidays video. This is number 18. We're almost done with Squalidays, and it's actually been really fun. We're at the halfway point now, and we can't wait to see what next week has to offer for you all. So I'm going to be talking about 2020, my reflection of it, and everything else that goes with 2020, I guess, is in a reflection video. So I'm going to focus on 3 things I didn't like this year, and as well as 3 things I did like, and just answer some questions that some viewers sent to my Instagram. So let's go. We're going to start with the negative first. The first thing I didn't like about 2020, and everybody probably already knows this, is this freaking pandemic. Now, before coronavirus was a thing, I was living my best life in my spring semester of 2020. Like, I was living the best life. Like, it was so much stuff to do on campus, because I was still living on campus by the time. But, like, this year really zapped my campus life from me, and it was just a nightmare. Like, when everything moved online, I'm thankful that I did pass that semester, and they introduced a new system where if you want no class to go against your cumulative GPA, they have that, but more on that later. I just didn't like the pandemic because I celebrated my birthday during the first lockdown. When the lockdown first happened, my 21st birthday was up in flames. I was supposed to have a party and invited all my friends. I was actually supposed to stay in East Lansing for that specific reason, but it got cut short. So the pandemic, it has really, really put a traumatic toll on everyone, especially now with Zoom University. It's been really tough for all of us. So the pandemic is always going to be the first reason why 2020 really sucked. Now, the second thing that sucked about 2020, I feel like it was the beginning of 2020, and a lot of things just went like hayride from there. Like, I never thought I had to put up a shield to like defend myself multiple times, and I feel like I've done that this year, the more times than I would like, and I have to deal with a whole bunch of people with whole new different attitudes and this, that, and the other. It was just a lot going on. I mean, it's like, what the hell? So number two is basically like the amount of drama that I had to deal with this year. It was off the charts ridiculous. Like, I shouldn't have to deal with this. I've dealt with drama for the past 12 years, and we'll get on more on that later. And the third and last thing I didn't like about this year was the fact that I couldn't get to celebrate my 21st birthday how I wanted to. Like, that's going to be the third reason, and it ties into the first reason, but I want to elaborate more on that. Let me tell you what I wanted to do for my birthday. I wanted to get drunk. I wanted to have my friends Marlon, Ridiculous LG Money, and a couple of my other friends that are on campus, and my other friends from Detroit to come up and just have a great time for 21st, because you only turn 21 once, and I once celebrated it like, hey, he threw an excellent 21st. It was supposed to be really fun, and I hate that the pandemic took that from me. 21, you only turn once, and then the next big milestone is probably in your 30s when you are still single. So, yeah. So that's number 3. Focusing more on the positive side, here's the top 3 things I did like about this year despite the pandemic ruining everything. 1, I'm really proud of myself for keeping on top of my studies. Like, Zoom University is the new norm now. Like, everyone is studying from home, and everybody's just at home. There's pretty much nothing to do except sit in front of your computer screen and just listen to a professor lecturing you. That's pretty much all you can do. After that, you have pretty much nothing to do. For Michigan, luckily, we're like on a semi-lockdown, which means that restaurants and bars and stuff, they're back closed. They can't do indoor dining anymore. But I'm just thankful we're not on lockdown anymore. I would have lost my mind months ago. But it brings me back to the point of me being on top of my studies is like a really important thing to me, because I'm more on my studies than everything else. So, and I'm just thankful that I was able to adapt rather quickly. I didn't let it stress me out, and I did great this semester. I'm proud of myself for that. The second thing that I'm proud of in 2020 is my ability to adapt. Like in 2020, I had to adapt quickly. I had to adapt to the pandemic. I had to adapt to most of the clubs I've been in, because I've been probably in about 9 things on campus, and I'm gonna name them now because it's 2020, and you guys need to know what I do outside of this channel. I produce for the student-produced news segment, Focal Points, MSU. I'm part of the Phi Sigma Pi National Honor Fraternity. I'm a leadership co-chair, so I keep responsible for everything related to service. I'm part of the National Association for Black Journalists, which empowers Black journalists like myself to actually go out and make a difference in the world, and I'm thankful for that. At the time, I'm not sure if dodgeball's going to be happening this year, but I'm still part of the team anyway. MSU Dodgeball. I did have my ups and downs with them this year because I felt like I didn't get a chance to play or show my true skill as much as I wanted to, even though I knew their intentions were good. Like, they wanted to put their best out there. Like, what team, doesn't put their best out there? I just felt left out. That's pretty much all. But hopefully dodgeball will be back in season. Probably will, probably not. Either way, I can't wait either to be in the shadows or to be actually playing along with the team. So you might see number 18 on the court. I'm not wearing my dodgeball jersey. So that's that. I'm also part of, what's that, 4? Yep, that's 4 things. I'm also part of other clubs on campus that I support. What's that one program called? I'm part of so many. I don't even know all the kind of my fingers. At times, I do help with the Spartan Sports Report when it was a thing. But now it's not a thing anymore. At least I don't think so. I'm also part of the MSU Telecasters. More specifically, the Beaumont Bulletin. I worked with them to make sure that their shows are great, and we write scripts, we conceptualize, we produce, and we plan. It's a lot going into a show. I'll just tell you that. I'm now head editor of the Beaumont Bulletin because I've been working for the Beaumont Bulletin since last school year, and it's actually changed my way of thinking as a media and information major, because at the time it wasn't MI, but now I'm MI now, but that's a story for a different day. So I'm part of that, and I'm also part of the other shows. I do help out with the other shows like Sideshow, and I did help with Giraffe House one time, but I'm not sure when, but that was also something. And then I'm also part of SALT MSU, the SALT company at MSU. It's a wonderful ministry for college students to express themselves and everything else of that nature. So I'm part of a lot. I think that ain't linked off anything. Oh, and then besides some school stuff, I also help produce for our Twitch channel. Not Squamilia's Twitch channel, but that might come soon. If you want to see it, just comment. I want to see y'all on Twitch. But anyway, but I do produce for Twitch, which is my group channel from Another Day at MSU. You also check that out in the description as well. Hinter, that's going to be coming back in 2021. Can't wait to show you guys. But I work with Twitch with the Another Day at MSU channel. I pre-produce for the stream that's going to be going on. I set out the schedules. I run social media alongside my good friend Marlon. Very good, very good. She's like my assistant, love her. And then I help produce content for this channel. I think I named off everything. If not, I'll probably include everything that I do in the description if I can. So I'm just thankful for my ability to adapt and to continuously and able to juggle a lot of things and still get my work done and still get good grades. That's something most kids can't do. No offense to no one else who can't do that. But that's the second thing. The third thing is, disclaimer, this is really true. So if you're affected, it's okay. You can skip over this part. But it needs to be talked about. So this year marks, I believe, 12 years. It's either 10 years or 12 years. Either way, it's been over a decade. I just can't remember. It was over a decade ago, October 4th, 2000. I think it was 2010 or it was 2009. It was one of those years. I almost wanted to take my life from this earth, and it was one of those things where you're bullied, you're constantly bullied, and you're enduring everything that you can, and you're just trying to be yourself, and it's almost impossible in today's society because everyone is judgmental on something, whether it's a person who is gay or a person who's or heterosexual. You know, people just make fun of you for every single thing, and for me it was mostly for sexuality. Like, I'm straight, I'm heterosexual. I tell people that all the time, but they don't believe me. I don't understand that. And they pick on me for my weight and my body size, and they don't know how much of a long-lasting impact that can have on people. Like, it's like constantly stabbing a person who's already dead, basically. That's the feeling I had. And then I contemplated thinking, why should I even be here if people are not gonna respect me for who I am and as an individual and as a human being? So it was on October 4th. Everyone they talked me down. My mom, my teachers. It was on October 4th of that year, I kind of had a revelation. Like, I'm incredibly thankful that I'm still here, and I'm haven't killed myself, because I probably wouldn't be sitting in front of this camera right now. I probably would not have this apartment right now. I'd probably be in heaven with my grandmother. No, I'm not trying to do that or that, but it just lets you know that bullying is such a prevailing issue, and it's nothing you can do about it. But the reason 2020 is a good year for me, it was a great year for me despite the pandemic, is because I'm still living. Like, I don't have thoughts of suicide anymore. I don't have, like, attempts on my wrist or anything. I conquered that, and not many people in this world can conquer suicide. They let their emotions take over, and just suicide just happens, and that's wrong. So 2020 was just a year of reflection for me as far as that goes. Like, I conquered being bullied. Fun moments, right? And it's more of those just to come, but it reminds you of how much a person has grown since 2020. Like, I'm 21 years old, I'm in college, not kicked out, thank God, tackling 2 degrees. So it's been an emotional roller coaster, and I can't wait for 2021. Hopefully this new COVID vaccine does not disappoint us, and we could go back to some sort of new normal, or probably, we could do something besides sit in lockdown all day, because God knows we're all tired and we all want to go back to normal. I want to go back to normal before 2022, because I'll be damned if I don't have a graduation. But that is kind of my year in review in 2020. But now for some important announcements for this channel. First off, we might be coming out with a challenge video sometime soon over our little break. We're going home tomorrow. In honor of Christmas, and to catch up on a lot of stuff as a group, because this is a group channel and we've been separated, hence why videos with G Money and Ridiculous and us with me and Marlon were 2 different locations, but we're still getting the ball rolling, So next week you should see all of us in action that entire week. So that's what's coming up. We're also going to be coming out with a Snapchat really soon, so if you sub to our channel, you'll have complete access to that. What else is coming up? If you hadn't checked out the previous vlog, please check out our show in the time card that's in the upper right corner of your video screen. And what's also coming for the new year will be released in another video. So Those are the updates. So next week you will see the entire gang. We will be celebrating, doing all kinds of challenges for you guys, which we're super excited for. And we want to thank you guys so much for actually watching up until this point of our videos if you have. Like, it takes a lot of patience and diligence to work through videos like this, but through diligence you can get through anything. But that is my gear in review. If you like this video, go ahead and give it a like. If you like our content, subscribe and comment what's your favorite or worst memory of 2020. I would love to know. We'll be in the comments chatting it up with you guys, and we shall see you guys in the next video. Peace out. Happy what? What's up? Happy Squamilia!
On top of vlogs coming up, and we can't wait for y'all to see them.
We can't wait.
Please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
And if you like our videos, hit that bell for the notifications.
And if you want to see more videos from Squamilia, remember to hit up here to see the rest of them.
Yeah, you already know what to do, bro.
And also remember,
Oh my god.
Eat more bread. That's not bread, bro.
But do not forget to follow us on IG.
Oh yeah, and Twitter, because we do got a Twitter and TikTok.
And TikTok.
Coming with the
squad.
and hopefully sooner or later we will come with a Snapchat.
Oh,
so
yeah. So, you know, be sure to follow it at Squamilia. Well, some of them I think it's Squamilia1. And all the links will be in the description below.
Yes.
So, with all due respect,
From the bottom of our hearts.
We would like to wish you
a Merry